I'm Natalie, and thank you so much for joining me for today's Abs on the Floor workout. Having a strong core is so important for our overall health, especially as we age. And today's routine is going to strengthen and tone the midsection. The plan is we've got a circuit made up of 7 exercises. We're going to repeat each exercise a total of 35 seconds, and we're going to cycle through the circuit a total of 2 times. What you're going to need is a mat for some cushioning, or maybe grab a towel to lie down on your floor. Go ahead and grab those and maybe some water, and let's get started. Gently lower all the way to your back, and your arms are going to be resting at your sides. The first exercise is called a reverse curl, and here's what it looks like. You're going to be bringing the knees in towards the chest, lifting the hips slightly and lowering all the way down. All right, and let's begin. Pull in and lower all the way down. Exhale as you pull the knees towards the chest. Inhale as you lower down. Now, if this bothers your lower back, your option is to do one leg at a time. Otherwise, keep with both legs pulling in towards the chest. Focusing on those lower abs, lifting the knees in. Basic crunch. For the basic crunch, you're going to gently cradle behind the ears with your hands. Elbows are open wide. We're going to think of leading up with the chest towards the sky and lower down. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you crunch up. Again, remembering to lead with the chest, getting that nice squeeze in the abs as you crunch up. Doing great. We are moving into a crossover crunch. So cross one leg, and the same arm as the leg you've crossed over extends out to the side. The other hand is going to cradle behind your head. You're going to be lifting up and crossing over, thinking of bringing the shoulder towards the knee. That thinking of bringing the shoulder towards the knee is going to help you stay in a good alignment with your spine. So exhale as you crunch up, inhale as you lower down. On these exercises, you can go at your own pace. So if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always slow it down. Doing great. Moving to the other side now. So cross the other leg, and the other arm extends out to the side. Here we go. Push over and open up. Open up through those lungs, filling up with the air, and exhale it out. Lifting up with that shoulder. Keep breathing. Moving into heel taps. I'm going to show you a modification on this exercise, but first, the way it looks is you're going to be lifting your head and your shoulders off the mat. You're going to reach your hands towards your heels. And this is more like a side-to-side movement as opposed to a crunch. Now, the other option for a modification is to cradle behind your head with your arms, with your hands, reaching side to side. Okay, so you have your options here. You can always start with this one, and if you start to feel it a little too much in your neck, just go ahead and gently cradle with your hands your head. Think of the elbows reaching towards the heels. Breathing throughout the exercise. Ooh, I'm feeling this. What about you? Good, you're doing great. That's it. Keep going. All right, relax for a second here. We're going to be moving our focus into the lower abs now. For the next exercise, we're going to start our movement in a 90-degree angle so that knees are above the hips. Extend one leg up, and we're going to lower that leg down and then scoop it in. And we're going to keep on the same leg. And if you want to join me, I'm going to be adding in the upper body with this. So the way that will look, you're going to lift up the upper body. As you extend the legs, you're going to lower the upper body. All right, here we go. So crunch up and lower that leg down. Scoop it in, crunching up and lower down. Good. Exhale and inhale. Now remember, you can always just keep the upper body stable. You can eliminate the crunch, or you can completely lower your head all the way to the mat. So you have some modifications on this exercise. Okay, rest here. We're gonna move to the other leg now. All right, getting set, imprinting or pressing that lower back into the floor. Extend the one leg up. We're gonna lower it down, and then we're gonna scoop it in. So if you're ready, we can add that upper body crunch and then lower down. Crunch and lower down. Continue to press that back into the mat, pressing the lower back into the mat right here. That's it. And rest. All right, let's gently lower the knees side to side just to take one more little break here. And hold it center. We're going to go into toe taps next. This is another focus on the lower abdominals, starting in that 90-degree angle so knees are above the hips. Start with lowering one toe to the floor and then bringing it back up. Lowering down and bringing it up. If you want a more advanced option, you can lift the head off the floor. So really focus here on the lower abdominals, lifting that knee back to the 90-degree angle. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. Relax through the neck, the shoulders here. Being mindful not to grip. You're doing great. We've got one more exercise after this before we start the second circuit. Good. And rest. All right. Relaxing here. Gently drop the knees side to side. It. Okay, last exercise in the circuit is going to be a glute bridge. So your feet should be shoulder to hip width apart. So if you want to take a peek, it's kind of hard to see, but your feet are about shoulder width apart here. And just like you would think of peeling a banana, you're going to peel your back off the floor to where your knees, hips, and shoulders are in a nice stream, a nice line here. You're gonna squeeze your glutes, hold for a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna gently lower one vertebrae at a time down. All right, let's begin. So we're gonna inhale and exhale as you peel off the floor. Squeeze the glutes at the top, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then slowly lower down. Breathe throughout the movement. Being mindful, you don't have to hyperextend. You don't have to go up so high on this one. Just that nice straight line that we were talking about from the hips, knees, and shoulders there. Good. And rest. Okay, let's bring your knees in, rock yourself up. So that was your first circuit. We're gonna repeat it one more time. So we're taking a little break here. If you need to get a drink of water, you can. We're gonna get started. All right, so gently coming back to the mat, lowering yourself down. You know the exercises now, so let's really put what I say, the mind into the muscle. All right, beginning with that reverse curl, bringing the knees into the chest and lowering down. Now, if you want, you can just gently kiss the floor with your feet here, or completely relax the whole foot, the whole bottom of your feet to the floor. That's it. Focus on the lower abdominals, pulling those knees in towards your chest. Staying relaxed through your shoulders. Okay, basic crunch. Hands behind the head, lifting with the chest, leading with that chest, and raising up towards the sky. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Hang in here with me. We're almost to the end. That nice squeeze as you crunch up. Moving on to crossover crunch. Cross your leg in the same arm. Hand behind the head, lifting up and open wide. We do so many movements in our everyday life that really engage these oblique muscles. So this is gonna really make, this workout is gonna make everyday activities so much easier. And think of all the things where you're twisting and rotating throughout your day. Remember to go at your own pace. Breathe on the hardest part of the exercise. So here we're exhaling at the hardest part of the exercise. Okay, changing side, cross the other leg over. Reach and hold behind the head, lift up. Think of lifting with the shoulder, open up wide. Doing great. That's it. We're in this together. We're in it to win it. And rest. Let's take a short break here. Our next exercise are the heel taps. So for this one, remember you have a couple of options. You can reach with your hands, and if you start to feel too much strain on the neck, you can gently cradle behind the head. All right, let's get going. It's a side-to-side motion. So there's no crunching here except for crunching a side to side. That's it. We have Gracie joining us today. Bubba is here, but he's not. He's out in the yard. Good work, everyone. Keep it going. That's it. If you need to cradle the head, you can. And relax. Take a little break here if you need it. Shake out the legs a bit. Moving into the leg extension exercise. So bringing the knees up to the 90-degree angle. Extend one leg. Here we go. We're going to start with lowering the leg, bring it in, and when you're ready, you can add in that upper body. So bringing the knee in, crunch up, and lower down. Remember to press that lower back into the mat, into your floor. And if you can't go all the way down, if you feel like you start to overarch that back, just go down a little bit and bring that knee in. But if it's available to you, you can go all the way down without extending that back off the mat. That's great. Okay, short break before we transition to the other side. Okay, getting set, knees up, back is pressing down. Here we go. Extend the leg, lower down, bring it in. Okay, when you're ready, add that upper body. Now, the upper body is optional, so if you feel like you're really wobbly with your form, just focus on the lower body, and you can keep the movement small. You can still feel it in those lower abs, even with that small movement here. So extend, lower. Okay, short break. Toe taps. For this one, we're back up at that 90-degree angle here. So again, the knees are above the hips, the back is pressed down towards your floor. Alternate tapping one toe down and bringing it up. Relaxing through the upper body. And if you want to challenge yourself, remember you have the option to actually lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Woo, yes indeed. I am feeling this. You can even make the movement bigger too for more of a challenge. Keep breathing through the exercise. Exhale as you bring the knee up and rest. One more exercise to go and you are gonna be finished. It's the glute bridge. All right, so remembering we're peeling off the floor, imagining like how we would peel a banana. All right, here we go, lifting up. Squeeze the glutes at the top and hold it, and gently lower down. Squeeze and release. And relax. Oh, wonderful job. Let's just stretch it out here. You are finished. What an ab workout. Would you agree? I am feeling it and I hope you are too. Reach behind the knees. Just hug them into your chest here, or you can reach over top of the knees, whatever feels best for you right now. Take a breath, relax. You did it. Let's gently drop those knees side to side again. Take it to the other side when you're ready. And then again, drop them to one side. And let's go ahead and roll all the way over to our stomach. Hands by the side, and just a baby cobra. You can keep the forearms on the mat and lift your chin slightly, or if you want, you can totally do a larger extension here. And let's push back into a child pose. Stretching your arms out in front, relax the head towards your mat, and just release that lower back. And bring it up. Oh, I'm so glad that you joined me today. You made my ab workout so much better by being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you liked this workout, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.